Here's my last video for Motor before he enters the tournament. This is basically a supercut of everything to know about him. First off, he uses Lestodon as a base, and also for its internal osteoderms. Thalassocnus provides extra congruity, denser bones, and a more flexible spine. Alamosaurus provides armor on its underside, its overall size, more robust forelimbs, longer tail, and air sacs to avoid overheating. Arapaima provides the scales across the body. Doedicurus provides its tail club. Opossum enhances its immune system and makes its tail more dexterous. Chimpanzee adds to its intelligence and gives it an opposable thumb. Anteater, or specifically the giant anteater of South America, provides it those claws that can rip through, that at their original size could rip through concrete. At this size, it can definitely crush or pierce the armor of something like the Iron Giant or Brutalis or a certain giant turtle. And it's made it's even better at piercing thanks to the limpet enhancing both the claws, teeth, and scales with goethite. And in case of any blood poisoning from that, I had a domestic pig, or no, wait, not domestic pig, wild boar for a further enhanced immune system. Vampire bat provides a further increased intellect, as well as thermal sensors, ability to pick up high or low frequency sounds, such as from the Shadow Mane by Creature Archives. Gives it venom, and also further boosts its immune system. Wolverine provides it back molars that are better at crushing stuff, and makes its skin a bit looser, which is especially helpful with those scales, meaning that slashing and piercing attacks have little to no effect against him. Also, it provides anal glands to release utter anal hell on anything behind it. And Hippopotamus provides it those tusks and further increased aggression. And the Tasmanian Devil provides its overall bite strength that normally is about 12. Its normal bite force should be about 12,000. 12,000 psi, and on the tusks they can reach upwards of nearly 30,000 psi. I shall pull up the genome in a moment to see if I missed anything. Yes, I almost forgot. The Greenland shark makes its flesh taste the Greenland shark makes its flesh taste incredibly nasty, adds cartilage padding across its skeleton, it provides natural antifreeze, and provides a microstructure to the scales, similar to shark denticles, that make it better at resisting slashes. As for his overall size, Motor is about 54 feet in length, 20 feet in height when on all fours, and can grow up to nearly 30 feet for short periods of time, usually to grab at the heads of taller opponents or to rear up and crush smaller ones, and weighs about 14 tons. Motor's personality is one of a warrior, brash, or brutal, or proud, and pugnacious. Motor enters a battle without fear. None will dissuade him. No matter how fearsome, no matter how terrible, no matter how large, this giant the Jotunnatherium Yggdrasilia will not back down. And now let's go over his battle tactics. Now, Motor will generally attempt to dispatch smaller opponents with either his tail or his claws, which should be able to one-shot most creatures due to how large those weapons are, and mainly with the Gothite enhancing them. For larger opponents that are taller, such as Brutalis or the Iron Giant, Motor will rear up and attempt to grab at their heads or bite them, which is incredibly effective against larger opponents due to how much surface area there is to bite, and his venom can make their bleeding much more severe. As for similar sized opponents, Motor's just going to end up in a slugfest with them, attempting clawing at them, biting at them, screaming at them, trying to overstimulate his opponents, and attempting to wrestle them to the ground and win a bite to their neck. And as for his preferred environments, Motor can survive in open plains, forests, jungles, and even some tundras due to his antifreeze. So yeah, that's it. That's all you need to know about Motor. See you soon.